This is Roger with iGadget Geek. Today I have another phone to review for you guys. This is the brand new AT&T Moto X 2nd generation or 2014 edition. So let's just run through some of the specs right off the bat for the new Moto X. It has a 5.2-inch 1080p display. It has a 13 megapixel rear camera with this dual LED kind of flash ring, which is really unique. Has a front-facing 2 megapixel camera, has a 2300 milliamp hour battery. It is of course running Android 4.4 and will soon receive the Lollipop update to Android. It also has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 processor clocked at 2.5 gigahertz, and it is a quad core. Has 16 gigs or 32 gigs of internal storage. Now this is not augmented. You cannot install an SD card to expand that storage. Now there's a couple of ways you can purchase this phone. You can go to AT&T's website and get a pre-made version in 16 gigs, or you can head over to the Moto X, My Moto X Design website and actually design this and still purchase it through AT&T. And on that website, you can actually choose between a 16 or a 32 gig storage configuration. With a 2-year contract, will run you $99 down or $125 depending on the type of material you have on the back and your storage options. Now, the full retail price ranges anywhere from $520 all the way up to about $580, depending again on the back material and the storage size. Now, if you were to get one like this, it is a 16 gig model with the bamboo back. It'll run you about $546. Now, with the next plan, you can get that as low as about $20 a month with the next pricing. So let's go ahead and dive on what all comes with it. Of course, you get the really cool Moto X Motorola box that opens up. You get a little booklet here that has all of your warranty guide information and all that good quick start guide. You get your wall plug, your USB to micro USB sync and charge cable, and your little SIM remove tool. But let's set all that to the side. We want to take a look at the software of the Moto X itself. Now, this is one from the Moto maker. We decided to go with a white front, which gives you the silver aluminum band, and we have the bamboo back with silver accents. So you can see right around that kind of dimpled indentation with the Motorola logo, there's a little piece of aluminum, and that is silver. And then, of course, your speaker grills, top and bottom, are silver. Now, you can pick those in several different colors on the Moto maker website. I believe there's probably about, I want to say, on the trim, there's 10 different options. And then on the back, you have several different materials to choose from, anywhere from different wood materials, leather, all types of different materials. I personally really like the way this bamboo feels with this aluminum around it. It gives it kind of the nice cold metal feel around the band. Then you have that warm wood feel around the back. Very nice to feel and hold. Now, one of the cool features that they've brought to this brand new 2014 Moto X is this display. It's kind of their adaptive display. And basically what it does is you don't actually have to touch the phone to interact with it. You just wave your hand over the phone, and it has 4 little infrared sensors, the top and bottom. And what that allows it to do is sense when there's motion around the phone itself. So as you can see here, it's off, but if I place my hand over it, it's going to give me the time. Now, if I touch it, I can go straight in and unlock that without actually having to touch any of the buttons or anything like that. So it gives you a really nice way to interact with your phone without actually having to hit the buttons. Now, once you receive notifications with this, you'll have an option to actually go up and read those notifications. If you have a text message, you can go straight into the text app. If you have an email, you can go straight into that email. So it's a great way to interact. Check the time on your phone without eating up a lot of battery. So basically what you're going to get out of the box is a very vanilla Android experience. You're not going to get, a lot of theming or changing or customization that AT&T or Motorola has done to the Android OS. It's really a very vanilla stock Android experience. So on the bottom you have your your on-screen buttons. And then, of course, you have your launcher. Now, this does come pre-loaded with some of the AT&T applications, so you have those pre-installed. Now, of course, you have your pull-down menu, so you have your messages or your notifications. Then you have your quick toggles that allow you to go into all the different settings. So if we go into settings, we can go down here to About Phone. As you can see, this is on Android version 4.4.4. Now, this is the 1st of December, and we are due the Lollipop update any day now. You have the Motorola camera, so you have all those nice features with the camera. You have the pre-installed Google applications, all your Gmail, your Maps, and all those great applications. You have, of course, those pre-installed AT&T applications, as you can see here. All of those are pre-installed on this OS, but the way that they're designed is they're not baked into the ROM. They're kind of installed after the fact, so that's how this Moto X is going to get faster updates. Now, the camera does a very nice job. I really do like the way it has that little kind of light ring around the outside. It does a very good job of taking pictures. But let's go ahead and look around at the outside of the phone real quick. On the very bottom, you have your main sync and charge micro USB port. There's no buttons on the left-hand side. On the top, you have your SIM card tray, and it does take the very small little micro or mini SIM cards, the very tiny ones. You have your headphone jack. On this side, you have your power and your volume rocker, and then no other buttons. Along the back, you have another little secondary mic there, and of course that camera, as we mentioned, with that ringed flash. And there's also another mic right here. So all in all, it is a very nice, simplistic design phone, and I really overall like the shape. It has a really cool feel. It fits in your hand very well. I like this adaptive display that allows you to go right into it and use it. And speaking of that display, it is a Super AMOLED full 1080p display. So you're not going to have any problems with that display. It does a fantastic. It's going to be a great phone, especially if you're wanting something with a very stock Android experience. The new AT&T Moto X 2nd generation, or the Moto X 2014 model, is going to be a great option for you. Now, that has been my full first impression review of the Motorola Moto X for AT&T. And this has been Roger with iGadget Geek.